This week's Now and Then column by Clay Eals is part of a Pacific Northwest Magazine feature story revisiting and celebrating Almost Live, the legendary local comedy sketch show. Stay tuned. And now here's Clay.
42 years ago, Jack Mackie took dancing to the street. For Jack Mackie, life is better when we're dancing. It's a cultural imperative. He's no professional hoofer. Grinning, he insists, "I'm just a bad shower dancer." But get the wiry artist along Broadway on Capitol Hill and ask him to follow its 8 sets of embedded bronze dance steps, and the 78-year-old doesn't hesitate to cut a concrete rug. Doesn't matter if it's the waltz, tango, lindy, mambo, rumba, or foxtrot weave, he can't resist. That's because he's the one who conceived and installed the sidewalk steps 42 years ago, back when he remembers Broadway as a plain 4-lane arterial, devoid of street trees and needing a boost. Bolstered by the city's 1% for Arts program started in 1973, and a move to bury Broadway's electrical cables, Mackie first proposed the project to the Seattle Arts Commission in January 1979. Hopefully, he said, the dance steps will be a catalyst. A pedestrian could find someone on Broadway and dance on the sidewalk. Yeah, and get arrested for insanity, spouted dissenting Commissioner Norm Hoagie, who favored spending money on music. That wasn't the only flack. When the project neared installation, King TV reporter Greg Palmer interviewed Mackie on site, where they encountered pickets with "No Dance Steps" signs. Art McDonald of rival KOMO TV went further, opining against the installation. He was saying, Mackie recalls, that someone's going to get knocked over, someone's going to get hurt. Of course, no reports surfaced about such injuries. In fact, the steps seemed to have generated only affection, evident when King TV's local comedy show, Almost Live, made them a key part of a circa 1990 Speedwalker sketch. Chasing a Dick's Drive-In burger bandit, Bill Nye, as the title character, could not stride north on Broadway without pausing to gyrate to Mackie's Golden Mambo. Each dance site, roughly 12 square feet, features shoe prints, arrows, and L and R letters to guide the feet of would-be light fantastic trippers. The instructions, Mackie insists, are accurate, gleaned from an Arthur Murray studio. 2 of the 8 combinations, which Mackie playfully labeled Bus Stop and Obibo, are entirely his own inventions. For the inlays, Mackie got help from renowned bronze artist Chuck Greening, whose expertise ensured the steps would show little wear over the decades. Mackie also is proud that the inlaid concrete has never cracked. Formerly of Capitol Hill, Mackie lives in Edmonds. Visiting Broadway today, he likes to hang back and observe. 99% of the people walk by, he says, but then somebody will come, and there they go, dancing down them damn steps again. Will you? In our first then photo, in 1982, artist Jack Mackie holds a piece of rebar as he positions his rumba dance step structure on Broadway prior to a concrete pour. He impishly notes that during the 8 installations, he buried items such as donuts and a pound of French roast coffee beneath the concrete. Remnants, he says, will be revealed in the next ice age. In our second then photo, the steel frame for Jack Mackie's rumba steps in bronze is shown prior to the steps installation. In a third then photo, in a Speedwalker sketch for Almost Live circa 1990, crime-fighting Bill Nye cannot stride north on Broadway without stopping to dance Jack Mackie's Mambo. Today, His cell phone substituting for rebar, Jack Mackie strikes the same pose 42 years later.